Hey everybody, it's your friend and your guy and your favorite Steve Ballmer impersonator, Gardiner, the Linux Gamer. This episode of the Linux Gamer is brought to you by my gracious patrons, including my Singularity Club members. My Singularity Club members get special recognition at the beginning of each video. Thank you so much to WebFreak. Thank you, WebFreak. I very much appreciate your support. First up, let's talk about this cool background that I built, because I built this. This is a cool background. I like it. It's really cool. I can go ahead and I can just oh, hey, look, all my other patrons. Thank you so much, patrons. Yeah, it's really sweet. I built that. I'm very happy with it. I hope you guys like it too. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Next up on the agenda though, the main thrust of this video, I am so stoked to talk to you guys about the Linux Game Jam. Third year in a row. Here it comes, Linux Game Jam 2019, all right? This is the third year we've been doing this. This is the annual Linux Game Jam now. That's what this is. And when this video goes live, there will be 11 days before the Game Jam starts. And I just gotta let you know, I planned this a year in advance, and I made it public a year in advance. We already have 60 people who've joined the Linux Game Jam. That's potentially 60 games that are going to be submitted for me to play, and me and the judges. Still working out who's going to be doing judging this year. I know my friend Cheeseness. If you saw the last Game Jam, you know who Cheeseness is. If you're a Linux gamer at all, you know who Cheeseness is. He's awesome. So yeah, the Linux Game Jam starts the second Wednesday of April, and it ends the third Friday of April. So it's a week and a half to make a game. It doesn't have to be big. It can be a tiny, just proof of concept, or it can be as elaborate as you think you can make it in a week and a half's time. There are a few rules that are part of this jam, and let me just go over them really quick. There aren't a whole lot of rules. That's the thing that you got to know, because this is about having fun. This isn't about a real like hardcore competition. It's about making games and challenging yourself and having a good time doing it. But yeah, let's just talk about some of the rules and what we're looking for here. So first up, you can use any engine you want. Your custom built one is fine. Even if you developed your engine outside of the jam, that's totally okay. The game's programming is what is important here. You need to program your game within the confines of the game jam. Now, there's no real way to check that. So this is all on the honor code. This is all on the honor system here. Just be truthful and be cool about it. There's no need to cheat. Your entry needs to be submitted to the official itch.io page. There's a link down in the description by the end of the day on the 19th of April. If it's not, sorry, but we got to draw a line somewhere, because we got to make Linux, the Linux Fest Northwest is coming up, and I got to leave the following week. So we're going to have just a couple days to actually take a peek at these games and play them and judge them and figure out which games stand out to us. So get your game in by the end of the day on the last day of the jam. Your game must have a Linux build. If it doesn't, it's not qualified, and it won't work. This is the Linux Game Jam. I don't have a Windows PC to test a game on, so I have a Raspberry Pi. That'll work if you want. It's a Pi B+, or Pi 3B+. So if you want to do a Pi game, go for it. Why not? But just note that not everyone who's judging will have a Pi to be able to judge it by, to be able to play it with. So take that or leave it. Your game's itch page needs to have a brief summary of the mechanics and clear instructions on installation, dependency requirements, and how to run the game. The judges are going to be trying this, perhaps as many as 60 or more games, so we don't have time to troubleshoot everything. So you got to make sure that you explain what your dependencies are and how to run the game. I'm running on Manjaro. Other people are going to be running on Ubuntu or Elementary, or just keep in mind, keep it as like platform agnostic as you can. Compile it as a snap or a Flatpak or an app image. That would be great too. You don't have to. Just keep that in mind. And your game's assets should be either stuff you created or that's freely licensed. If it includes music, sound effects, fonts, all of it, it's got to either be created by you or be freely licensed. And if it's freely licensed, you have to give credit to the original creator on your entry page. That's really important to me because I believe in attributing work to where it belongs. You're allowed and encouraged to work in teams. You can head over to the community section on the itch page. You can sign up on the forums or go over to the Discord channel and join the conversations in any of those places. There's sure to be a thriving community once we draw a little bit closer to the event here. Finally, you get 1 bonus point if your game is open source, and you get a 2nd bonus point if you use open source software to develop your game. If you have a link to the source code in your itch page, dude, there you go. That's a bonus point for you. Also, please note a disclaimer here. Bonus points don't really mean a whole lot, but you get the warm fuzzies of doing that. So I think it goes unsaid that I am stoked beyond belief to be doing this for the 3rd year in a row. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see what you guys create. There's no theme this time, but we're going to have a couple of prompts that people can use if they're kind of like, you know, if you're trying to make a game and you end up coming up blank with an idea, we'll have some prompts in the forums and on the community page on itch. So yeah, head over to itch, sign up, say you're going to do the jam with us. Head over to the forums, forum.heavyelement.io. Head over to the Discord. There's a link on the itch page to get into the Discord. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I just wanted to say I'm very excited about this, and I wanted to give everybody who might not know a bit of a heads up. If you believe in the work that I do, you can support the show with a monthly contribution over on Patreon, or you can pick up a t-shirt. There's a link down in the description. But no matter what you do, whether you hit that like button or share this video with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to see more from me, the Linux Gamer. And as always, thanks for watching.